beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. Serena Danae here, for those who don't know. Here we talk about all things life, and on that topic, I wanted to tell you guys about my transition from South Carolina to Texas. Yay! I've been here a little over 7 months, and I'm still excited about it. It has been quite the journey, but I'm glad that I did it. Like, overall, it was a great move for me, and I'm still so excited about it. I've learned so much. Every day, though, people ask me, how did you end up in Texas? Like, you moved from South Carolina, which a lot of people know it as this beautiful place. We have these nice lakes, and the cost of living is awesome, and it's a lot slower, to big cities, so many people, so many moving parts, and they just don't understand how I ended up here. It's a 14-hour difference, actually, so I can understand the confusion. Honestly, I decided to transition because I just wanted a new start. I'm originally from Philadelphia, so the big city feel isn't too foreign for me. I just wanted to change. The cost of living is awesome here as well. No state tax. The people are very friendly. It's a lot going on. It's very diverse. It's a lot of culture here. You get a lot for your money as far as the living spaces. The quality of the homes are awesome here. And I can go on and on. And I have experienced all of those things that I just mentioned. But on a personal note, that was the main reason why I decided to come here. Of course, all of those things were perks, but the major thing for me was just that. Me. I needed to put myself in a space where I had to focus on me. A lot of us have a hard time doing that when you're surrounded by family, when you're in your comfort zone. Everything is familiar. You've kind of put yourself into a pattern where you're doing well, but you don't know how to get to the next level. You've kind of felt like you've hit a ceiling, and that's how I felt. So I'm like, okay, if I'm willing to uproot and go somewhere where it's going to force me into this space where I will have to learn myself in a different way, I'll have to depend on myself, rely on myself. I'll have to build different relationships. I'll have to learn my way around. It will force me into go mode, and that is exactly what has happened. Literally, that is exactly what has happened. And we know that you can plan all day. You can think that you have everything in order, but when you get out there, things may not go the way you intended them to go. So I really had to rely on my faith. I really had to be patient. I had to go with the flow, and I had to be quick on my toes because, again, everything did not go the way that I intended for it to go. From start to finish, saving to figure out how much I needed to have to come here, ensuring that I was asking the right questions. I was doing as much research as I possibly could, was making a lot of phone calls, and it still wasn't enough. So, I got here, I found a place, of course, prior to coming here, I was still working a 9-to-5, so I found a good job. That fell through, had to find another one, and then the company that I had a 1099 with, they went under, so then I had to, transition into a new company. Like, it was one thing after another. But I can say that in all of that, I learned just how innovative I can be. I learned that although I may be scared, it doesn't stop me. So it gave me a boost in my confidence because I have been making it work since I got here. Thankfully, I've made a lot of decisions prior to coming to where I had certain things in place already, so where I wasn't like on the out, so I wasn't, destitute or anything like that. I didn't have to call anyone for loans. Although, also moving, that will tell you who your family and friends are. Can we just be real about it? Like, you really see who really has your back when you go to a new state, because of course you're not seeing those people all the time anymore. They're not like a regular piece of your life. So when you guys have to find a different way to maintain that relationship and both parties are willing to put in that effort. I had a lot of people that blessed my move. They prayed over me, they gave money, they gave time, they gave energy, even if it was just calling periodically to say, hey, how's it going? Do you need anything? Like, I really saw who was really for me. And that has been awesome. And it's also forced me into a space where I also have to evaluate how I am as a family member or as a friend. Like, am I giving the same amount of energy? Am I just as supportive? Do I allow the people around me, do I make sure that they know that they're important to me when I'm not with them all the time? And so it has really improved some of my relationships, because now that's all you have is the phone, right? You can sit on the phone for hours at a time. So that has helped a lot in my relationships. On another note, I'm in Texas, Houston, Texas specifically, which we know, well, if you don't know, Houston is a major city that is known for the tourism, is known for the parties, is known for, you know, celebrities constantly being through here. It is a huge brunch spot. They're known for their food, festivals, the rodeo. Like, there's always something going on, which means coins. Okay, you're going to spend coins in Houston. I don't know how else to put it. Man, I feel like I have been running since I got here. Oh my gosh, it's always something going on. Somebody wants to take me somewhere. Someone wants to go somewhere and explore. I have spent so much money since I've been here, y'all. But again, I'm not complaining about it, because it has all come in stride. It's all been a blessing. So many relationships have come out of it, networking, meeting a lot of professional people that I know will assist me, and vice versa at some point. Which is another thing that I've learned, is that sometimes when we're doing things that's a little bit unfamiliar to us, we can overthink it, or we're like, oh man, I shouldn't have done that, or I shouldn't have spent that money, or I should have been better about that. And then rather than just saying, okay, how do I replace it, go into, you know, okay, what's the next move, we can kind of cripple ourselves by getting in our head about it. So that has taught me about mind control and not regretting the decisions that I make, because again, if I trust myself and I know the decisions that I'm making and I knew the intention behind it, then why am I stressing about it? Like, for why? I have really enjoyed myself in the months that I've been here. And honey, the moves that we're making going forward, oh, I am so excited, and I'm going to share that with you guys in another video. But man, it is go time and I cannot wait. But overall, just know when you come here, you're going to spend some money, okay? If you really want to have a good time, you're going to spend some money, because there's always something happening. It's a major just vibe. So just know, just be prepared, okay? The next thing is, I should say, the people. It was quite an adjustment. Moving from South Carolina, people there are not as open as they are here. Like, the people here are super friendly. Like, you know how you can walk past someone and they make eye contact with you and that's all you do is look at each other? Here, they will make eye contact. They may even stop and have a whole conversation with you. They're going to speak if they catch your eye. Like, it's a whole different energy here, and I did not know how that was going to go, but I'm grateful for it, because again, it has developed into a lot of good relationships. Again, I'm so far away from my family, and I can honestly say that I have built genuine, solid relationships here where I have not gone for anything since I've been here. Meaning, again, even if it's a phone call, just time. Hey, we're doing this over here. Do you want to come? Like, random invites, so I'm not by myself. Just making sure that I feel included and taking me around their network so I can get to know different people and not feel like I'm here alone. That has helped so much. Like, the people here are phenomenal. Oh, even just my Uber drivers have been great. Like, telling me about the different sides of town, different places to go to. Like, it's been a really, really awesome journey. Now, the other major thing, which has been a huge eye-opener for me, is, so I'm 30, just recently turned 30, and I am single. The dating life is very different here, because again, this is a turn-up place. So it's not very easy that you could run up on people that you want to take seriously. And it's also helped me to finalize where I am and where I'm trying to go. We as women, I don't think that we are as knowledgeable about and intentional in our dating as men are. Men understand dating. They can be talking to 3-4 women at the same time. evaluating them, spending their time and energy as they can, and then they balance it with their career moves, with their different goals that they're working on as an individual. Whereas we as women, not so much. A lot of times you will meet a guy, he's doing all the right things, and then we focus on that one person and we cut off our different options. And then some of us get so caught up in the person that we don't stay on top of our own personal goals. Like we kind of lose ourselves in that process. And so I can honestly say that I have been dating. Like just talking to different people, going to dinner with different people, going out for drinks with different people, even people from my past, like not cutting myself off because who I was as the person in my 20s, I'm not that same person now. So allowing them to get to know me again, getting to know them again, and seeing, is this a good fit? Do we want to go down that road? Do you fit with the woman I am now? Do you fit with the places that I'm going? Do you fit the new lifestyle that I'm trying to create for myself? Does it make sense? Like we don't necessarily stop long enough to ask those questions, and not because we don't want to, but because we don't even know that that's a thing. So that's been very helpful, is just slowing down and really focusing on me. I can honestly say that I'm in a selfish season, and it's so awkward sometimes because it's new. Like I'm so accustomed to being the one that everybody calls for different things. My family, I'm always involved in what other people have going on, and now I've really been giving myself permission to do me in every capacity. So I have my days where it's so weird for me. Like just being able to get up and I don't have to immediately run to somebody or somebody's event or something that's going on. Like I can get up and just get on my routine of going to work out, coming back, having a smoothie, doing my meditation, taking a shower, and it's going on with my day. Like it feels so good to be able to move with what I need to get done. Now that's not to say that I don't show up for people. That's not to say that I don't go out and about and I'm still involved in what people have going on. I'm not saying that. But I just have much more of a balance to where I'm not losing me in all the shuffle of everything else. Dating is actually fun to some degree. I'm gonna be honest, I am a relationship type, so it is getting old. But but again, you learn what you like, what you don't like. You learn more about yourself when you give yourself permission to just go with the flow and just meet different people, right? So overall, it's been an awesome move. Like, if anybody have questions, feel free to leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. Let me know what else you want me to talk about, and I will see you guys again soon. Holla at you.